Well, I just wanted to do another short vid on. I did make some phone calls this morning, and of course, you get the circle of the runaround. Um, like I said yesterday, I have one person trying to help me. So, of course, I made a few phone calls, like I've been doing, and I get the runaround from the state being disabled. So I constantly get the runaround. We'll call this number, and then that number says call this number, and then that other number says, oh, well, here, call this number because you don't qualify, and then you don't qualify, and then you don't qualify, and then you don't qualify, and then, okay, then what the fuck do I qualify for? I'm disabled. Well, first of all, people that are disabled and under the poverty level, live under the poverty level. And when I mean under, I mean way under the poverty level, are supposed to qualify. And don't make me have to write to the president about this, because I'll do it. Are supposed to qualify at the top for housing assistance. Oh, yeah. Instead, what are they doing? They're handing it to drug addicts. They're handing Section 8 to drug addicts. They're handing HUD to drug addicts instead of disabled individuals. You don't give it to drug addicts. They're not disabled. Where's that disabled? That's not disabled. Disabled is when you have epilepsy. Disabled is when you have deterioration of the disc and you have problems walking, like myself, which that's getting worse. Oh my gosh, I've been making so many phone calls. Hey, to my one viewer, I've been making so many phone calls, and it's very stressful, and all it's been is the state of PA is just sending me in circles and telling me I don't qualify. Even when I was in my wheelchair, I went into, hey, I would be a lot better if I knew I wasn't going to be homeless for the winter. So I want to be honest with my viewers. This is true. I'm being honest with my viewers that I will be homeless for the winter. My channel will not go away, but I'm being honest with my viewers. And the state of Pennsylvania is not helping me, and I'm disabled. I am a YouTube creator that is not paid by YouTube. I don't get a revenue from YouTube. But the state just doesn't seem to get it. You can't move on $762. It doesn't work like that. And I don't qualify for assistance. Yeah. that that's pretty screwed up. I don't qualify for assistance. If I was a meth head, I would qualify. But I'm not. Nope. I am an epilepsy patient. I'm a person that will probably be back in a wheelchair soon, because of deterioration of the disc. But I don't qualify for Section 8, and I don't qualify for HUD. No. No. But I'll tell you what, they're giving it to the wrong people. They're giving it to drug addicts. They're giving it to alcoholics. Now, see, that's wrong. That's wrong. These people can sober up and get their shit together. I don't know, I've been put in a circle. Like, I call somebody, they just like give me a number, and then that person gives me a different number, that person gives me a different. It's like just running in a freaking circle. Every time I call a number, they give me a different number, and they give me a different number, they give me a different. When the Obama administration was in office, shit just went to shit. Everything went to shit. Everything in Pennsylvania went to shit. It just all went to shit. Everything just went to shit. It all went to shit. That's the truth. It all went to shit. Hey, you don't qualify. Why not? Because you just don't. Well, that's not a reasonable answer. But you came to the wrong office, but you're in my district. But you have to go to, no, that's not in my district. And now they're telling me I have to go from the county that I'm in all the way into Philadelphia. No. I don't even live in Philly, and they're telling me that I have to go all the way into Philadelphia. I don't even live there anymore. And they tell me I have to go all the way into Philadelphia if I want help. That's questionable. No. This should be your local office, not all the way in Philly if you want help. Oh my God. It's like a fucking setup. Oh my gosh. Anyway, guys, like I said, I will keep you updated on things, and I will see you later. Okay, love everybody. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay positive, and as always, stay blessed, because I forgot to do my outro yesterday, and I apologize for that. Yeah. I know it sucks. And, oh my gosh. Thank you. I've been homeless before in Philadelphia. It was not fun. I got back on my feet. And you know, the shelters told me that I made too much money. And I told my health insurance that, and they're like, excuse them, what? No, you don't. Excuse them? Oh, hell no. They're not allowed to turn down a disabled person. Huh? I'm like, sweetie, you gotta understand. And I was talking on the phone with a black person. I'm like, you gotta understand. And she's like, understand what? And I'm like, you have to understand something. I'm Native American. And she's like, oh no, they didn't. She's like, oh, hell no. And I'm like, that's why they wouldn't help me. And she's like, oh, hell. She's like, I'm making phone calls and making sure that all the shelters get reamed for that shit. She's like, that's discrimination. She's like, Philly's been really bad for that lately. You know, in Philadelphia, I was discriminated against for voting, trying to vote at a voting poll one year in the 22nd district. One of the voting polls would not let me vote because of being Indigenous American. They were discriminating against me for being Indigenous American. Think about that. And when I said, that's okay, I'll just let the news media know that you discriminated against an Indigenous American person. And they're like, what? I'm like, ooh, shit, see? And I'm not white. I'm Indigenous American. And you all just discriminated against an Indigenous American person. And they're like, wait. They waited until I was out to the curb. They're like, ma'am, come back here. And I'm like, fuck you. I'm like, you guys didn't. Yeah, exactly. Like, they didn't find me in their book. Or I should say, even if they did, it was too late. I had already texted the news media, told them which one it was. Bam. You know, people need to realize that people are people. Doesn't matter who you are. It really doesn't. You know, we're all people. You're telling me bad connection again. I doubt that. Do we? Yes, we do. We all bleed the same color. Right? We all bleed the same color. There's no way that anybody should treat anybody else inhumanely. Breakfast. Yeah, I do have to eat breakfast. I don't even really feel like eating, but I know I have to eat because I have to take my epilepsy medicine. And when you're epileptic, you shouldn't be on the street. You could die. That's very dangerous. Homeless and epileptic is dangerous. But my one person that's trying to keep me from being homeless is supposed to call me later. And yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on that. So, yeah. I just want to keep you guys updated, you know, at least out of courtesy. So I figure it's kind of common courtesy to keep my viewers updated at least, you know what I mean? That way, you know, even if I do end up homeless, I can keep my phone on. because I can keep my bank account going even if I have to get a P.O. box and have my mail go there. I don't know where I'll live. I don't have anybody's sofa to sleep on, but nobody's offering. Nope. You're from India? That's cool. See, Indians are from India. That's what I tell people. So you're Indian. See, I'm Indigenous American and you're Indian. I have a friend. Yeah, right? I have a friend that his parents are from India, and I couldn't pronunciate his first name, so I call him by his middle name, Jay. And his parents are pretty cool. And his mom is a microbiologist, so she's pretty cool too. Really, that's cool. It is, what time is it here? It is 11:43 a.m. here. That's cool. Okay, at least I know I'm viewed in India. And then I have another friend from India that is a professor at a college in Philadelphia. And he teaches pharmaceutical science, which I think is pretty cool. He says the Maharaja Mac is not all that great in India. I think that was his joke though, but because he eats at McDonald's and Burger King a lot. I'm like, shouldn't you not eat meat? Because I know, like, a lot of people in your culture don't eat meat. Because my friend Jay is a vegetarian, and I made him a big vegetarian meal for his birthday one year. For his 21st birthday, I made him a big vegetarian meal out of respect. And boy, did he eat. Did you read about the genocide? Don't worry, I won't eat the sausage in front of you. Hold on, let me move the camera. It's meat. I won't take a bite of that in front of you. Out of respect. And then I have healing soup. And the healing soup that I make, you don't have to add the meat to. You can just go ahead and make the healing soup as a vegetarian soup, and it'll keep you from being sick. And I think over in India, you would probably like that. So, yeah. A lot of people in America have more freedoms than we Indigenous American people. Yes. Even people from other countries that come over here, they have more freedoms than we do. This is absolutely true, and it's pretty sad. pretty sad. A lot of people that get the grants to come over here to school, yes, they actually get the grants that were supposed to be for the colleges for the indigenous kids and to go to college. And they're given to people overseas instead, which, you know, hey, you know, I respect other cultures, but you know what I mean? Well, what I found funny, and I gave President Trump a good old thumbs up on this, was making fun of what's her face, Warren, for pretending to be Indigenous American. She's a phony, calling her Pocahontas. The British needs to give her back. The British needs to give Pocahontas back, actually. Yeah, they kept her and called her Rebecca. Rebecca is incorrect. It's Pocahontas, and she came from a tribe in Virginia. And she was kidnapped from her tribe and taken into slavery when she was 12 years old. So don't believe Disney. She was only 12 years old, taken into slavery and forced to marry her slave master, and raped to have children, and forced to wear British clothing. Her regalia is in a British museum, which is horrible. They refused to bury her in her regalia. That's horrible. They should have respected her and sent her back. Well, a lot of people don't respect, and they think we get a magic check. This does not happen. When George Bush Sr. sat in a different office, he made a bill to have we women sterilized, and my doctor tried to do that a couple of years ago. It's genocide. It's genocide. That's why I say other people have freedom. Oh, yeah, it's the connection. I said, when George Bush Sr., you know, after Ronald Reagan, George Bush Sr., yes, was in office, in a different office, he passed a bill to have Indigenous American women sterilized. That was just an egg. I promise. Not meat, just an egg. My doctor tried to do that to me 2 years ago. He tried to have me sterilized. So see, Indigenous American people are always in danger. And are not actually respected. So our culture, even though we'll respect other people, we're actually not respected on our own soil. Exactly. But like I said, you know, I want to keep my viewers updated. And like I said, you know, you can always check out my section of Charlene's Art Corner. It is, but you know, hey, you can also check out yeah, YouTube kind of chops up my videos sometimes when they don't want the truth out. YouTube, they do my anyway. I'm going to go ahead and end this video. Like I said, stay happy, stay healthy, stay positive, and as always, stay blessed. And I will see you next time. Okay, if you want to subscribe, go ahead. That's cool. It's always appreciated. As you see, I actually do talk to people that come on here. I always try to be polite. Thank you. As you see, I do always try to be polite to my viewers. Yes, it is important. It is very important. Epilepsy is a very dangerous thing. Medication from the epilepsy actually prematurely grays your hair. Yes, it does. Epilepsy is also very dangerous to have. And so anyway, if you want, just check out all my other videos. You may like the art section, and just enjoy watching the art being created. I recently painted Mount St. Helens before it erupted from 1980. Okay, yeah, you'll like that one. And Mount Rainier and Mount Hood. So those might interest you. And there's some other paintings that I did, but including Burt Ward, the Boy Wonder from Batman. That's a 3-part painting because that took a while, and it took a lot for me to have to sit and do that painting because I'm missing part of my lower spine. So I have to sit and do those paintings, or try to stand or sit. It takes a lot out of me. So, and as you can see, I haven't really slept good, and I haven't been sleeping too good lately. So, there's a bunch of different artwork for people to view. So, I will see everybody later. Bye.